Hi and welcome all to episode 15 of the season. Let's play it technical. Well, something went wrong and my microphone didn't record, so I'm commentating afterwards, which is nice of course, but it is not what I expected. I thought of a new system to get my paper going. I don't like the way it's handling it now with the logistics pipe, so we're gonna create a regulator, which is using a buffer and a item detector. What are we gonna do next? I think I'm gonna get all the materials ready and be back when I've got all those collected, so see you in a bit. Now, as you can see, I've got the red doped wafers, and I think I've got the brass as well. Yeah, I've got the brass, so need some tubes. That's what I'm crafting. And yeah, creating item detector, buffers. Item detector is created with a pressure plate. Now the regulator is pretty nice. It detects the storage next to it, so I'm not gonna use it like the Redpower stuff. So I'm not gonna connect it to tubes actually, but I'm just gonna use it only to detect the inventory of a nearby chest. So, getting everything together. 2 buffers, item detector. I need my red dope wafers. Can't seem to remember that. And some wood. And there's my first regulator. So we've got a regulator. And I want to build a NOT gate, because the item detector is sending out a signal once it detects the counted items or the required items in the chest. So I want to counter that with a redstone signal or NOT gate, so it sends out a redstone signal when it's not burning, and it doesn't send out a redstone signal when the light is burning. The regulator is sending out a redstone signal. I don't have any stone wafers, so I'm gonna cook them up real quick. There we go. Put down the redstone wafers. With redstone gives you a stone wire, which I need 1. And I need 3 stone anodes. So, crafted like this. And I need 1 redstone cathode, which is created with a redstone torch. So creating a redstone torch and a stone wafer gives you the stone cathode. And then just surround it with normal stone wafers. So there we go. The NOT gates. Adding that regulator. Now I need a redstone engine. So I need some more sticks. And that's not enough for 2 wooden gears. But I didn't realize that yet, so now creating my sticks again and creating 1 more wooden gear. Need a piston. And not enough iron, so get a piece of iron. Added it there. Didn't have any cobble as well. Wow. So getting my redstone engine pretty easy. Torches. You never know if you want to power your redstone engine. And I want to have some extraction pipe, advanced extraction pipe, but I don't have one. It's created with stone and a piece of wooden planks. But I obviously forgot that. Trying all kinds of stuff. Normal cobble, that's a bounce transport pipe. So looking it up in NEI, and there you go. So I got myself the extraction transport pipe. Now I've read on the wiki that the logistics pipes is not working if one item depends on another item. Or might be working, but if you have A, B and C, and B is depending on A and C is depending on B, then you might get a crafting loop, which I'm getting with the paper. So that's why I'm trying it this way. I want the regulator to check the inventory if there's enough paper in there. And if not, it's not emitting a redstone signal. And through the NOT gate, it's powering a redstone engine. And as soon as the chest is with the required piece of paper, it will send out a redstone signal, so the NOT gate will switch and the redstone engine will be turned off. Now it's done, so let's destroy my crafting tables, because I need an auto crafting table. Take some... Did I take some sugar canes with me? No, I don't. I'm gonna regret that. Oh wow. I want to take with me a wooden chest. So that's gonna be my input chest for the sugarcane. And Enderman! Almost kills me. I got an ender pearl from that. Always nice. So now we have to build this out. So where to start? I'm so indecisive. And I do want it to look pretty and compact, so I'm always looking for the most compact possible way to connect things. And I haven't tried this out, so I'm not sure how to build it yet, and it's difficult to record and build at the same time. Because I was talking at the same time, but didn't record. Nice. So now we need to put down our redstone engine below it. Yeah, and I want to make it look pretty, so put some marble down. Put down our redstone engine. Now I need another chest to put there. And I forgot, so I'm gonna go upstairs and get myself another chest. And yeah. And there's still one in my inventory, so I don't need to craft one. There's one. So quickly head back. And then we need to put our regulator behind our chest to detect the inventory. But I didn't bring any sugarcane. Go to the second floor and not to my bee network. After this episode I do upgrade to a new version of Forge. And maybe that will fix the open chest problem I'm having at the moment. And also a new version of Equivalent Exchange. And I did read that Pahimar made some, or a 4096 fix for himself, so which works with the new Forge, and now it's running smoothly, so might be worth upgrading. Got my screwdriver so I can rotate my regulator. First put down some marble, of course, like always, want to make it look nice, a bit OCD, yeah. Put down my NOT gate below it, so it's gonna power the engine. As you can see, it's already running. But I need to rotate it so the input is from top and it's not detecting it at the moment, so we need to put down some red alloy wire to get it connected to the NOT gate. I want to test it out first, so putting your paper on the right side, which is the chest detecting side. The middle is the buffer and the left side is the input side. So putting some paper in, and as you can see, it's sending out a redstone signal on top. The light is burning. So when I put down a red alloy wire on the regulator, it's going to connect to the NOT gate and turn the NOT gate off. So engine not running, take out the paper. Put in some sugarcane. Put in the recipe for paper. Okay, and then give it a test run by just removing the paper from the chest. As you can see, the signal turns off, engine starts running, and it's going to create 64 pieces of paper. I found one problem with the regulator, and it doesn't detect 2 stacks of paper. So if you wanted to detect 2 stacks of paper, you need maybe another regulator. And that's a bit bad. I wanted to detect if there's 128 paper in there, and it doesn't detect it. Or maybe it does detect it, but it doesn't pick up the, or doesn't send out the redstone signal, so you can't trigger your engine with it. Might be looking into that and see if I can fix that, but for now this is gonna be okay. And as I see it now, there might be an easier way to do this. Oh no, I don't. Because I need the NOT gate. I can't make it more compact, but it's looking good this way. Now I'm gonna do the same for my wooden planks next to it, so I'm gonna craft the same system. And that's not working what I'm trying here. I've tested it and yeah, it's not working. So now I need to get all my stuff and build another regulator, some more chests, and the redstone engine, NOT gate, and the other crafting table. So I'm gonna pick that all up from upstairs and gonna be back when I've built my wooden plank system. So see you in a bit when I'm done crafting. Or yeah. So there you go. That's my system at the moment. Now this one is creating wood, and gonna put some wood on the right side, and it's gonna detect if it's got 64. And yeah, I don't have any wood on me, so can't put anything in the input chest at the moment. I'm gonna place this just behind it, just to make it a bit more compact. And yeah, gonna do the same on the other side. And that's quite easy. And then I'm gonna build the same system again, but then for sticks. So I need to connect it to the logistics system, so I'm gonna get some pipes and yeah, connect it. Luckily the logistics system is upstairs here with my lights construction, so I did disconnect the old pipes. I forgot my peat fired engines over here need some peat, and they're not getting supplied, so I need to reconnect that. And I did bring my stone pipes, so I'm gonna connect this back up. Yeah, they need peat, so get some pipes going. There we go. Now this needs to be a logistics pipes because it's a crossing, and every crossing needs a logistics pipe, so that's what I did. Oops, missed that. Not so much space to maneuver, but okay. And I want to do this different, so I'm gonna connect it up like this, and yeah, just put down a bunch of pipes. as you can see. Now the peat is on its way to its engines because they have been running without enough peat lately. So I'm gonna connect it by the side on this side to my chest down there. So the sugarcane and wood can get there. Small changes here. And yeah, I don't have enough stone pipes, so I'm gonna craft some stone pipes. Light level is okay, so no mobs are spawning. Otherwise there would be red tiles. Now to get down to my chest and connect it up the way I had it upstairs. Now to get myself some more stone pipes because I've got only one left. And back with some pipes. And don't forget to eat, we don't want to die. Now let's continue. So put down a wooden chest, which I later on switch out for a silver chest again because I've got so much sugarcane. It's not fitting in this tiny little chest. I put down my logistics pipes and tell it to keep sugarcane, or default route for sugarcane. Might make it a item sink later on, but I'm not sure if that's too pricey. You need a chassis pipe and that's pretty pricey, but okay. So sugar cane going in there, and now we need to connect up our wood as well. So we need to do that at the back. And I'm passing some chests and the regulator, so I want to use the sandstone pipe over there. Yeah, and then we need to connect up our third system. The next episode I want to get started on my creating system because I just have too many resources, and I want to try it with a terminus module, so if I got overflow of items, it goes to my creating system. And back already, so with some more pipes and my sandstone pipes and my remaining sugar canes. So adding the sandstone pipes and of course my default route for wood. Then putting some sandstone pipes behind the regulators and chest. So there we go. Actually one too many. Doesn't need to go there. That can be just a stone pipe. So connecting it up, and yeah, then getting back to show off my third system, I guess. Yeah, of course, tell it to keep the wood as the requested items. That's gonna make some more wood. Yeah, turn off the engine when it's done. So, gonna be back when I prettied up my space. First gonna connect the provider pipe to make a network for it. So it's gonna be the crafting network, which later on is gonna be all my crafting tables and whatnot to get myself the auto crafting ability. And of course make it nice. I forgot the teleport pipes, and that's an expensive build. I need 2 diamond gears, and that's pretty expensive. I'm running low on gold and iron, so might want to transmute some. I'm not sure if I need to go mining between these 2 episodes or the next episodes, but yeah, I'm running really low. Checking the recipe for teleport pipes. Yep, diamond gears. I'm low on gold and low on iron, so I need to change that. Now I'm gonna take tungsten, which is 2 diamonds, and 1 diamond is 4 gold, so we're gonna have 8 gold eventually. Yeah. So creating the sticks and wooden gears. 2 of those. Wooden gears. Then I create surround it with cobble. We get the cobble gears. And then surround it with iron, which I don't have again. So I'm gonna transmute some silver. And 1 piece of silver is 2 pieces of iron. So not enough yet, and I'm gonna make some more. I just want to finish this build. So there we go, some iron around it, 2 iron gears surrounded with gold, 2 gold gears, and surrounded with pricey diamonds. 2 diamond gears, and then just a piece of glass. This isn't too hard. Okay, now going back and making my logistics system ready. Going to rename the beat engine network because I've got more items connected to it, so it has to be renamed to the Forestry network. So that's what I'm doing here. So the beat network, removing the name and inserting a new one. Forestry network. So now we know what it is. Okay, and creating a new network for my crafting. So and now for my stick system. So it's gonna extract wooden planks and create from them wooden sticks. And it requires me a lot of resources again. Prettying up my wall with some marble. Later on I'm gonna transmute the walls with my mercurial eye and make them all maybe a bit prettier. But for now it's just marble. And because it's all marble, you can easily transmute later on. Nice. I did move my chest. Yep, I did move my chest to the back. So I'm gonna change that wooden chest for the sugar canes to the silver one again and add my stick system. There you see my sugar cane already coming in. Now to do the final pieces. Yeah. Making it look nice. Although there is a giant pipe over there. But yeah, that's the easiest way, so you don't get another cross section. Now there's my stick system, and it's connected to the forestry network to get the wooden planks, or the crafting network to get wooden planks out of the chest. And it's a bit expensive at the moment. Couldn't get it connected the normal way, so I'm just leaving it like this. And my automatic crafting tables are getting placed next to the wall there, so they're gonna connect there eventually. So I don't know what it was doing with these saplings there. Well, maybe my chest upstairs is getting full, but it's a bit strange why it's so needy. So quickly running upstairs to check if my forestry system is still working. Could be something wrong with it. I think I changed it up here and removed the requested item thingy from the logistic pipes. And I think it's messing with my sorting system. So I'm getting humus in my sorting chest, because that's also the default route, and I think that's closer. The chest is closer to it. Now I'm gonna try to add the saplings here to get squeezed, but it doesn't squeeze the saplings. Doesn't work that way. And my chest is getting too small, so we need to upgrade this chest. And I really want to get the creating system in place to get that. So we can create the wheat, and maybe, I'm not sure if you can create ash, but it would be nice if we could. Now we're gonna need 1 piece of copper and 8 pieces of silver. And we can upgrade it to a silver chest. Gives you a lot more space, but it's just postponing things. I need to find a solution for it anyway. You can't do much more with ash. If I create a void pipe, I could destroy it maybe. Okay, now let's see. Did I bring myself a sapling? Yeah, I did. So I'm gonna keep it stuck and with saplings. There we go. But it first needs to finish the seeds before I find out these saplings aren't working. Got a lot of bee stuff already. My bees are running fine at the moment. Got to the industrial branch. Now I need to get a few more things with my bees. I had a traveling trunk I discovered, which is a stupid discovery if you're not really useful. And I lost my bookcases with the travel, or yeah, moving the chests. Left them too long on the ground and they despawned. So. Nope, stop. Still doing the seeds. And as you can see, this isn't really working. The crafting tables are a bit broken. I don't know why, but keep stacking stuff up. And I don't know why. Oh well. Now there's one more item I want to create this episode, and I'm gonna look for the resources and get it all together, and then be back. And I've got it all there. So I want to create a alchemy bag, which is just some iron, a diamond, and some covalence dust on top. The 3 stages of covalence dust. And my diamond and some stone. Okay, take 5 pieces of wool and decovalence dust. It's gonna be a black bag because I only have black wool. But you can always dye it to white. So now I can keep my tools in there. And I do have enough to create the talisman of repair, and that's a pretty neat item. It's gonna repair all my stuff while it's in my bag, so I can store it in my bag and yeah, keep it cool. Okay. Valence dust, 2 pieces of everyone. The blue one is 209 EMC. Yeah. So, almost there. A piece of cobble. Gives me 1. Need 1 more. Gonna use a piece of iron. And create our talisman of repair. Now let's see, I do have string in my collection, as well as paper, which is getting from downstairs, so it's working nice. Putting in my dusts. Yeah, so look at that. Already Talisman of Repair. Adding it to the bag and adding my tools so they're getting repaired, and my sword, which was almost broken. Now put in all my tools I can find in my chest. And my scoop, that's nice, gets repaired. And there's another sword in there. It's amazing. At the diamonds handsaw as well. Always nice to have it with you. In case you need some instant covers. Yeah, just the flint and steel if you go to the nether. You want to have some redstone, some glowstone, and some basic supplies in your bag. Maybe some lapis as well. It's always a good thing to have with you. Don't need the dust. And yeah, what else do I want to put in there? I think that's all. My Philosopher's Stone, my bag, which I only use when I go mining, and take a sword. Yep, there we go. Now, gonna check on my bees and now here I go. The humus. What does it do there? And I think it has to do with the default route of my chests. So getting the humus and it shouldn't get it, but I don't know why, so maybe I'll remove the default route option from the forestry chest and just keep it on my sorting chest. And my bees are producing resin, so I get a lot of rubber from my bees. That's a good thing. We can get started on Industrialcraft and do some more with it, because I think that's time for it. Yeah. Finding a default spot for my humus, so it's getting sorted from my chest. Let's check on my system once more, see how it's going. And yeah. Doing good. No different items in there, so that's perfect. So I might be mining between episodes to get my inventory filled up again, and yeah. Just checking quickly on my seed machine. Seed oil machine. Need to get my Thaumcraft going again, but I think this is a nice wrapping up point, so I want to thank you all for watching. And I hope to see you next episode when we try to fix the overflow of things and maybe get a quarry or what. I don't know. But for now, this is it. And thank you all. See you next time. So, bye-bye.